Hey everybody, it's Wilkes. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what my day looks like on a day-to-day basis. First off, obviously I wake up and then I immediately put on this sweater. It's super comfy. Most of the time I do this, but it makes me look like a goober, so I'm not gonna do that. Then I cook breakfast for my daughter. I ship my daughter off to school via my car. Once I get back from taking her to school, I cook breakfast and make coffee for me and my wife. And then I come over here and I sit in this chair. This is my favorite comfy yellow chair. Right here, I reach into this handy dandy little cabinet and I pull out this Bible and I read it and I do the things in it. Then I set it back in here. I suck at this. And then I go down to the studio and I do stuff, which I'll show you right now. Cut. Once I'm done in my favorite chair, I walk in here to the kitchen. We went to Breckenridge once. I love that place. I love it so much that I bought a coffee mug. And then, while I was in LA shooting The Voice, it got chipped in the sink. Then I set my coffee down right here. I usually don't do that. I'm usually not taking a camera around doing a selfie video. Open this door. Abby dog! Huh? She leads the way. Obviously my studio is through my garage. What are you doing? Let's go.
Yard sale stuff. Guitar cases galore. Keyboard. Golf clubs. More guitar cases. Drum stuff. Guitar case.
Ta-da! And this is where I work every day. I call it 27 sounds because 27 is my number. It is messy because I work in it every day. The most important thing about coming down to the studio is this. Abby gets in her chair where she co-produces all my demos. And she gets a treat for helping. There she goes. Good job. What? She doesn't want it. We're out of the good treats. I'm sorry. Sorry. So here it is. 27 sounds. I'm sorry it's so crappily lit. I keep it super dim and vibey in here, which is perfect for writing songs and recording songs, but it really sucks for video and it looks like crap. I'll show you a couple things that I like in here. How about that? Some of my favorite gear. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. Also, sneakers. I don't wear sneakers often, so, you know. First off, my beloved Takamine. This made an appearance in my battles with Jordan Kirkdorfer. It has a hole in it. I did buy it new. I didn't put this hole in there to look cool. I played this hole. I didn't play this hole. This hole's already there. This hole. I've been playing this guitar for a long dang time. Long dang time. Long enough to get a hole. I'm awkward. Fun fact, it used to be a crack and I use it as a pick holder. And one day I went to get my pick and it fell through and I realized, it's a hole now. Gives me splinters a lot. This guy here, you think that's to be cool? It's actually because it does this weird buzzy thing. When I put that on there, it goes away. But it does look cool. Sometimes I'll switch the color. Favorite piece of gear I have, favorite thing I have in existence. As far as possessions go, obviously I like my family and my dog better than this. Let's see. Here's a perfectly in tune Martin. Oh, it is in tune. That's very surprising. I didn't think it was going to be in tune, guys. Seriously. So anyways, this Martin was given to me by a friend of mine whose name is Tamra. I was in Israel playing worship music one time, and she realized that my guitar had a hole in it. I was like, yeah, sure does. Then I got home, and she gave me this. Seriously, I love this guitar. It's never going anywhere. It sounds perfectly opposite of my Takamine, and it's perfect. Mandolin, super cheap, but I use it. Here's my dad's 12-string. My dad got this as a wedding anniversary gift from my mom in the 80s. It's a Yamaha 12-string, and it is not perfectly in tune. So 12 strings are impossible to tune and to keep in tune, so sometimes I record with it and I tune it then, but not often. And then my piano, which I got for free from my friend. And there's Abby. She's finally eating her treat. Here's my Stratocaster. It's a total piece of garbage. I think it's a Squire. Found it at a yard sale. I bought some frets and put them on there with a hammer the wrong way. Plays like crap, but it sounds like a Strat. And sometimes on demos I need a Strat sound. That's why I have it. It looks cool, but it pretty much sucks. Let's mosey on over here from this wall. This is my G&L Telecaster. I love this G&L Telecaster. It was cheap, but it's solid. It's brown. My favorite color. Is brown color? Yeah, probably. Telecaster. Gotta have a Telecaster. And then of course there's my P-bass. In my opinion, there is no other bass on the planet except for a Fender P-bass. Nobody should play anything except for a Fender P-bass. I love this bass. I had it when I was in Disciple for 3 years. It is also super jacked up because I played the crap out of it. It's a fantastic bass. Sounds amazing. It's my signature brown. It looks super cool. I really, really, really do love it. Boys and girls, if you want to buy a bass, buy a Fender P-bass. Don't buy something else, buy a P-bass. It's the only thing you should play as a bass player. Boy, some of my drums are my favorite. Hang on. This drum, it's a 60-something, 67, I believe, or 68 Gretsch Badge Series green sparkle snare. And guess how much I paid for it? $15 at a thrift store. Love this drum. Wow. The Black Beauty. This is about a 2006, 2007. If you play anything that halfway resembles rock music and you don't have a Ludwig Black Beauty, you need to go immediately find a Ludwig Black Beauty. It's like the P-bass of snare drums. There is no other snare. Except for my other snares that I love, but this one's fantastic. I just scared the crap out of my dog when I did that. I'm so sorry. Sorry. She's right behind the camera. She's freaked out. I will carry you over here. It's a 1971 Ludwig Silver Sparkle. It sounds amazing. Right over there are the toms. It's my favorite drum kit ever. It sounds perfect. Scotty that played drums for High Flat Society, that was his drum kit. We found it at, I think, a thrift store, but that used to be his kit. Obviously, when he passed away, I kind of inherited it, so it's one of the most special things that I have in here is that drum kit. And those two snare drums, they're not only sound amazing, but they carry a lot of memories for me, as does everything in here. Everything has some sort of meaning. This guy here, this is a 1968 Gibson Duo Medalist. It's a very strange guitar amp. It's one of my favorite amps. Guess how much I bought it for? $5 at a yard sale. This guy was like, I don't even know what that is, some sort of radio or amp or something. $5. That over there is my Tyler amp. Also amazing. Incredible bass amp, guitar amp, even acoustic amp. I love it. Oh! This is a shaker my daughter made for me. It sounds weird, but awesome. And I've actually used it because there's no shaker that sounds like this. It's perfect. Look at that. You can't get this anywhere. That's a Lindley J special. Got the gold tape and everything. Man, she's the best. And that's it. 27 sounds. Spent like half an hour shooting this when I need to be doing this. I'm gonna do that. And that's it. I'm gonna do some work.